Hello and welcome back to Starfield. I have been running around doing all the temples. Oh, and I've given up on the clothing mods. Well, for various reasons. I won't get into it. Anyway, I'm giving up on the clothing mods. I've been running around. I did all of the temples. I got all of the upgrades, and apparently there is still the bug on the undiscovered temples counter. Vladimir has no more temples to point us to. So, time to talk to Andreja.
Did
Apparently,
you need something?
is ready to
Got my attention, Captain.
go on a quest with
It's
me.
a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
Ah, first of the options for dialogue that I wouldn't have had if we hadn't already done Shattered Space.
Yes, I have found that to be true. It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. For they are lost, their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It was, in ways I did not understand at the time. And so it has bothered me ever since. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. "10 years. I was immediately reassigned to another role, light years away. No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side. Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
So we are headed to the city. You shoot in around Andreja. Get us there and we will see what's going on. I did loyalties. Use that as our. No, I'll use the one I started with.
Struts retract. Orbital insertion completed.
Landing site is good to go.
I smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Aquila City is always hot.
You that newcomer that saved Mr. Crowley?
They're headed Aggies.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the action.
So you want to come here for a half day? On the job. Couple buddies. Shift work, shift pay. Boss has you half the days.
Found a tooth.
What?
Someone got stabbed last night, but nobody got hit in the face.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much. He is not here.
That sure as hell ain't
I am
Mike.
disappointed, but relieved somehow.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have a tooth lost and found.
You're right. I'm sorry. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
This bar may be tougher than you can handle. I'm busy. Leave me alone. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon. I heard you ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Ha! Forgive me if I don't take you at your word. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. Fine. But perhaps I will return here at some point.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
Second chances don't come easy. Takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of help too.
Get that inventory done.
Okay, so
Then you put in that order.
guess she's not moving from there.
Yes, ma'am.
We have something to go on at least. I am grateful
Because rumor has
that
it
you
if I
showed
don't
some
stay on the good
compassion,
side, I'm liable to lose a body part.
despite that woman's attitude.
Believing everything you hear.
I do not have your patience.
Sure, but maybe not that much.
Yes,
While I got you here,
I
do
had
wanna
not
say
considered that his absence would affect
something.
others in the
Express
same way.
gratitude, but,
It
really
is
means a
better
lot.
to overlook her reaction then.
Thank you for that.
I am eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him,
Not a
provide
chance.
him a sense of safety. I appreciate having your ear.
Hyla 2 it is. We've been there before.
I miss my dear darling in New Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of the deep abyss. My ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Way oh, out in the blackness, way oh, out in the void. Way oh, give me back to my true love, as quick as an old asteroid. Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking. It is, at that. If you believe the family tales, we've been merchantmen and freighter captains since the days of the East India Company. If you like my singing, you should have heard my pops. Now he had a voice. Ah, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
That was cool. Back to Andresa's. Back in a moment.
Helix 3, ready to land.
Onward to the camp.
We
First,
should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
be a path or something. In case I need the right. Recognize chip. Seen in Varun Zealot's form.
Things I would do if I had power like that.
Well, standing around for that to be camp of a hermit. Name with fate. I'm guys out. Good stay in phase time for this. You have to come out occasionally. Everybody. Not looting Aaron's base.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure. I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Well, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong, I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
That's clearly going to be upstairs. Contra- I'm going to leave the word crate.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. Crazy might be a bit extreme, but I cannot entirely disagree. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. And yet, we found them here searching for him. How did they know? What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Nor should you. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Hey.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Either she is here, or someone will know where we can find her.
How can I be of service, Captain?
How about my foot up your ass?
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders. Based on what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
Exactly your problem. You don't think.
Haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through Mast first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. Huang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that. It's not something I can just blurt out. Yeah, I hope so.
The negotiation stuff is crowding out the other options.
You're starting to make a lot of sense. I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble. Take care.
I mean,
Okay, so
I guess maybe that's true, but
now Jada.
if so,
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Our daring voyage in the oceans of space brings us here.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this orbit immediately. Shit.
Directed to their grab drive.
Target sitting there with no ground drive now.
Let's keep this right in your shields, right?
I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now? 10 years after the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You wanna explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer? Okay. Clearly I'm fine, relatively speaking. You've got some explaining to do, though. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Yeah. Differences, though? I haven't been working with them. She has.
I would never!
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen! Why? Because that's what she told you? I've seen things. I've read communications. I've hunted these zealots.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar. Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the zealots.
And did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No. I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
No pleasure.
You think you've won, do you?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action?
Knowledge that the Great Serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me
Plans released.
the dregs
Air
of
pressure
our
stable.
purge?
Thrusters are a go. Ready.
The awful that escaped our righteous justice.
Betrayed the charge laid upon them by the Great Serpent, gave you over to us to atone for their sins.
It always irks me that you escaped the fate you deserved. But now, the serpent sets my mind at ease, and in his name, I will cleanse your filth from this universe.
Andreja. So many times I've gotten to this point in the quest and I have ordered the other ship and it's like, it's not happening.
do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying. Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Varun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. When agents are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, so that we can never be forced to reveal them. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I was never supposed to be able to reach home on my own. It is a system that has never failed them. That is certain. But perhaps this system has become the problem.
Little changes.
The Council is complicit. It would be foolish to confront them. But I do not think that is the truth. And there is one other place I can get answers. But it means potentially putting you in danger. I cannot say for certain what will happen. Thank you. That means a great deal. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
So yeah, interesting differences in wording there that I've not seen, not heard before. So apparently, yes, they thought about this, and they had the dialogue in place to handle it. Pretty cool.
Grab jump spinning down. Just look at those stars. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
I wonder if that dialogue has been there all along, just in case you manage to actually land there by exploring before getting to the west. And I wonder what it was like to land there before Shattered Space. Or even, I wonder if it even existed before Shattered Space.
There is danger for you here, likely for us both. I need you to trust me. These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are an excellent place to hide in plain sight. Something important, or just conversation? Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile. Thank you. Please give me a moment. I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Commissar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you? This is very unlike you. Almost.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough! I have the transcripts, Tomisar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. I speak for the Great Serpent, not you. I decide what is treachery. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
Unfortunately for you, Tomisar, that is no longer true. You are not my only path to Dasra.
What in the Serpent's name? How can you possibly know that? I'd heard something happened in Dasra. But you cannot possibly be the one they spoke of.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? He gave my friends to the zealots. Might as well have killed them himself. How does that not warrant justice? The only thing keeping him alive right now is... I know that if I do this, I lose my home. Probably forever. I do not know what to do.
What's keeping him alive right now is the last 3 times I've had you kill him, stood there with your weapon leveled at him at least 10 minutes. So, not worth it.
I want to so badly. I do not know how to live with this. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over! The High Council will hear of your treason!
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Tomisar. Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Okay, so your next thing is to her back to the lodge.
I trust you are well. Very good.
So I don't know whether she is going to walk after us or not, but when we the zone thingy over here, she will catch up with us.
Good day, Captain.
We can fast travel. I cannot fast travel from this. Okay.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Now,
Setting down.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
okay. Onward, lodge.
I wonder what has happened while we have been away.
It's not just the lodge. You have to actually convert her all the way back to her room. Found that out the one time I did this when it wasn't actually showing me Blue Dot. No, once it changes to talk to Andreja, you can't just go chase her down. You have to get here.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, everything going on in Dasra, I am unsure of my place in House Varun. This room may be the only place I can truly call home anymore. Yes. I know that I am not completely alone. And that offers some comfort, but it is more complicated than that. I worry that I have made a mistake. What if Tomisar betrays me to the High Council? What if he turns House Varun against me, and I am cut off from them forever? I know you will. But that may not be enough. I do not know how to live without some connection to House Varun. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life. The force that drives all that I do. What if I have lost that? Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this, the most turbulent time in my life. And you have supported me, faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me. Well, that is... I am sorry. I need a moment. I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But if you mean it, my feelings are not so different from yours. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to be reckoned with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined, and could never have expected. With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
Okay, so we have her allies. She actually has more in the future, but that will be in the future. So all this recording. See you in the next one.